Hi there Libra, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive tarot reading for October 19th through to the 25th. Libra, let's see what's on the cards for you. Getting started with the Work Your Light Oracle from Rebecca Campbell to see what the overarching message or theme may be for you. Well, it came out quickly. We have got get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So, I mean, time in nature, whether it's walking on, the ground, the grass, going for a walk out there, being near trees, whatever is available to you, it really, really helps us to ground our energy. And the other thing about, being in nature, guys, is it really starts to calm down that, get us into that parasympathetic kind of state where we can really begin to tune out of the mind energy and calm into the body. And that is where and how we access our intuition. So some of you may have been a little bit too much in the mind, or maybe going through some stress, and it's a real reminder to take that time out, listen to the intuition, and just come back to the sensations in the body. So Libra, let's get your yogic path card out. We have got Svadhyaya. So this is about self-study, Libra, and it says that we are all born with a book of infinite wisdom, stories, inventions, and emotions. This is the book of your consciousness, and if we take that path of self-study, we will never be born with our findings. And it says here again about withdrawing from external stimulus. You can really move into the world inside and beyond you. So it's tuning into that Get Grounded card as well. It's saying, hey, it's time to listen to your internal world. There could be some advice, some information, some wisdom you're requiring. This is Spirit's way of saying it's actually within you, but you need to slow down and get grounded so that you can hear it, you can access it, Libra. Let's go to the tarot story, beginning with the energy of the recent past. Oh, double twos. I have got the High Priestess, yes, intuition, yes, Two of Wands, because you might be trying to make a key decision about a new path. You might be at a crossroads, and Spirit's saying slow down, because that question can be answered by listening to your own wisdom. Let's get the current or focus energy out, Libra. We have got the Seven of Wands, yeah, because you might be feeling a little challenged about this decision. Getting out the energy of the outcome in the future, we have got we've got double eights. I've got the Eight of Wands, it is in reverse, and we've got the Eight of Swords. Oh, do you know what? I just knew. I actually thought when the Eight of Wands came out that it was the Sun, but actually it's at the bottom of the deck. It's beautiful. So look, you are heading in a really positive direction, but I can see there are some challenges along the way to get there. So let's clarify, Libra. And the challenges of the mind. Got the Eight of Swords here. So that's really Six of Swords. You're your own biggest enemy in this situation here, Libra. Clarifying the Seven of Wands for you. Six of Cups, double sixes, double eights, double twos. Clarifying the eights, we have got the Queen of Swords. Yes, so that's your coming back into power. I have got the Six of Wands here, so we now have triple sixes, six being that number of healing and harmony and balance. And your sign is all about balance, Libra, and we've just had your new moon. So this is really about whatever you decide here. It's very important for you to make a decision that's going to bring your life into balance. And also just keeping in mind that we're really saying here that we need to come out of that mental energy, and that is going to provide you with some balance as well. Now, Libra, I'm just not happy with this camera angle. I do apologize. That's as good as we're going to make it. So in the recent past, I have got High Priestess, Two of Wands, Six of Swords, and we've got the Six of Wands over there as well to tune into. So I can clearly see that some of you are getting ready to make some kind of transition in your life, some kind of move. there is a sense of a victory to be claimed here. But currently I kind of see that maybe you're still in the decision-making mode, or even if you've made your decision, there's this kind of element of getting ready to take the leap, maybe feeling a little bit like maybe it's not quite the right time. Maybe I'm going to have to tell somebody that I'm leaving. It could be because you're at the end of lockdown and you know you're finally able to move around, and maybe you're leaving your family again, and you know there's going to be some sort of disruption there. That's just one scenario. But here in the Two of Wands, we see somebody who is in that comfort zone, the top of the castle here, looking out to that new kind of pastures, new fertile pastures here. So there's a sense here that you've got a bigger dream, you're desiring something different, something more expansive for your life, but we need to leave the comfort zone to get it. We're really kind of in that position where we are considering what we have now, or the past, and what we could have in the future. But I feel like that you've already decided, you know, you've already got one hand on this Ace of the Future, this Ace of Wands, but you're also still in the comfort zone, so you're kind of getting ready to take that leap. It could most definitely be a relocation with this card. It can link to travel as well. Now the spirit or the universe is saying that you need to really listen to your intuition if you're trying to get yourself over the line to make that final decision. Get grounded, take some time in nature and listen to your intuition. The High Priestess can also reveal information in divine timing, so there could be kind of a piece of information that you're waiting for in order to make a final decision, and it could come through your intuition, so be mindful of that. But with the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands here, you know, I really feel that you're getting ready to make a necessary rite of passage. Now the Six of Swords is generally moving on with a bit of a heavy heart, so it's kind of like a moving on, but we really need to leave something behind to make the journey. And I think what we're leaving behind is a comfort zone, a sense of home. So you could be moving houses, moving locations, and there's a bit of a, you know, a bit of nostalgia going on. You know, for others of you, of course, it can be job, relationship, all of the big areas in life. So, you know, I really feel that there is a sense of going into the unknown as well. I always notice in the Six of Swords that we're heading into the fog, like we're walking the Fool's journey. We know that we're being guided to move forward, but there's a little bit of fear because we don't really know what's waiting for us on the other side. But Spirit or Tarot is saying, you know, never fear here, Libra, because you are actually going towards victory. Six of Wands, right? This is about somebody who has maybe come out of a challenging time and is now getting ready to move into a greater place of harmony and balance, and somewhere that you're going to be victorious, claiming newfound self-esteem, and all of those things. So I really feel that it's a positive move here. But I feel like there are some challenges along the way, and I feel like the majority of the challenges are within yourself, Libra. I think it's with your mind, and I think it's with the decision-making process. You know, it's like, really, who do I think I am if I can just up sticks and go? You know, I can't do this. You know, not at my age, not in my, you know, with my skill level, whatever all those self-limiting beliefs are, it's time to let them go. You know, I always see the Seven of Wands as kind of, you know, these phantom rods that are coming up at the warrior. It's kind of like defending ourselves against our own inner demons, right? We can't kind of see what's behind them. Maybe they're subconscious, but we are being challenged. But you have the higher ground here, Libra. You can overcome it. Yeah, it's time for you to make a decision here that's going to bring you into alignment and balance. My Seven of Wands is also about making the right decision that's going to get you back into the flow of life. There's this kind of a sense of where you're moving from is a little bit of a going against the current. So the decision that you're going to make, or where you're headed, is about achieving balance again. Six of Cups, you know, it's a number of balance, and it's also a number of getting ready to receive really great things in your life again. You know, victory. Got the Sun over here. It can be a card of, like, you know, some kind of real release, you know, that makes us feel like we're young again. Doesn't matter what age you are, getting back to that real, you know, childlike kind of energy. For some of you, it can be somebody re-entering your life from the past. I'm not really feeling that with this reading. I'm really feeling getting ready to just receive receive joy, receive happiness, receive harmony. That's going to bring you into that state of internal balance. Now, here in the outcome position here, Libra, we've got Queen of Swords, your card, 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is really clear for me. It's saying if you overthink this, if you overthink this mind, if you get stuck in your mental prison and your self-limiting beliefs, you're not going to make this move. You're not going to make this decision. You're not going to move on. You're not going to leave that comfort zone. You're not going to relocate, whatever this is, this 8 of Wands, which is generally change, like swift change that wants to come in for you. You can block this by talking yourself out of it, thinking yourself out of it, I should say. Okay, now 8 is that number of mastery and power. You're going to have to get that mind, master that mind, so that you can step into your power, Queen of Swords. I also notice that this person in the 8 of Swords here, Libra, is bound around the intuitive centers, third eye, heart, gut. So it's blocking your High Priestess energy. The more you stay in the mind, the more you overthink, the more you overanalyze. We need to get grounded and go through a bit of a reset, which Spirit or Tarot is saying that you can get by spending more time in nature or taking those moments of stillness for you. If you live right in the middle of a city, you can put on a beautiful nature sounds meditation on YouTube and just sit very quietly and all of those kinds of things. Now, the 8 of Wands can also be, again, a message or a communication. High Priestess says the same thing. That could be coming in for you through the airwaves, but I'm really feeling through your own intuition. That could be a key piece in the situation as well. And time for you to move into your power, Queen of Swords, by mastering the mind here, Libra. And the Queen of Swords is your energy here. Yes, it is about establishing the balance. It is about cutting yourself free now from the past, from the limitations, setting clear boundaries, and seeing the big picture. You know, understanding that whatever you're moving on from has served you well. I'm sure you have, you know, really learned those life lessons and you have journeyed it until its completion. But the universe is saying there's something bigger unfolding for you now. And you've been called in a new direction. And the Queen of Swords is that energy of seeing the big picture from that kind of vantage point. So keep an open mind, see the big picture and understand that, you know, it's through that vision that the strategic path forward is generally revealed to you, and that can transform your situation, right? That's about, the Queen of Swords is also about, you know, seeing the big picture transforms the situation because it gets you out of the small thinking. And at the end of this reading, look at this. Oh, it could be this as well. A beautiful, passionate new beginning that is on purpose, in alignment, lights you up. The Sun is the most positive card in the tarot deck, Libra, and it says that you've come out of a darker time, whatever, the worst is over, you're heading in a much brighter direction. The future looks bright. There's a sense of rebirth to this and a sense of really, really manifesting that new dream, that new direction that you have been hoping for. New growth, a sense of spirituality as well with the Ace of Wands. Whatever it is that's coming in for you that you are moving towards, it's really going to feel, you know, very, very much like it's engaging your passion and purpose. And I feel that maybe this hasn't really come in yet or won't be this week. I really feel that whatever the decision or move or the relocation or the moving jobs or whatever it is going to put you in the right place or position for this to come in, right? It's saying that the victory is there to be claimed, but there's some kind of necessary rite of passage that you need to take in order to line you up and lead you to it, Libra. Libra, I'm going to leave it there and I hope you enjoyed this weekly message, keeping in mind it is a reading for the general Libra collective. Feel free to drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all and try to respond to them all as well. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I will see you back here next week for another message.